Hey YouTube, Zombie Kangaroo here. So a little Photoshop tutorial on how to pretty much turn any picture into this graffiti style artwork type thing. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, first thing you need to do is go find the image that you want to put into the graffiti style image. In this case, I think this is called Happy Dustin. Just took one of my friends and warped them with the warp tool. You don't have to do that, I just did it for kicks and giggles. Okay. To do this really good, to give it a really nice effect, you want to kind of almost blow out all the colors, high contrast and everything, to make the colors really stand out. So go to Image Adjustments, Curves, and add a little marker point right there, and pull it down somewhere around there. Make another point up here and drag it right about there. Now, this may not work for every single image depending on how blown out your image is already. Just mess with it, you should get some result like that. But pretty much you want 2 points, the top point being over and the bottom point being under, and then you can kind of adjust it from there. Okay, so now that we have like pretty much this blown out image where the colors really stand out, hit OK. Alright, so that's our base image. Thing 2 we need to do is go to Google and just type in brick texture. If you type in brick texture, there's probably like a trillion results that come up. Just choose, a texture that you like. In this case, this one. Okay, so you got your bricks over here. Okay, the first thing you want to do is turn them to black and white. So go to Image Adjustments, Black and White. And if you have CS4, this will pop up, so hit OK. If you're not in CS4, I think it's called Grayscale, but yeah. Okay. Then all you want to do is you want to take your base image and drag it onto the brick layer. Then you can exit out of this one, we don't need it anymore. Alright, so now you got this. You can hit Control T to resize it to whatever size you want. And you can position it in the center if you want, or it seems not good. Okay, first thing we're going to need to do is, this is just a complete square. All the edges are really hard. So take your eraser tool, make it a really big brush, and the hardness all the way down to fit your image. So your circle should be about this big. Just kind of like put a little vignette effect on the out edges to kind of soften it up a bit. Just make sure you can't see any of the edges. It's the most important part. Alright, that looks pretty good right there. Alright, for the layer, the picture layer that you want to be on the brick, go to its blending mode, the drop down arrow, and turn it to a linear burn. Okay? Now as you can see, it's really dark. It's okay. Just go to Image Adjustments, Brightness Contrast, and then fix it from here depending on how your image turned out. I'm going to blow out the brightness, maybe up the contrast just a little bit. It's looking pretty decent. Make a new layer and then drag it under your picture layer. Make sure it's selected. And then what I want you to do here is pretty much take a circle brush, make it pretty decently big. So I'm going to say about this big compared to the image, and drop the hardness the whole way. And take your foreground color just by double clicking the first box, and make sure that when you're selecting the color that it's all the way up in the upper right hand corner. Really bright colors work better. So what I like to use is just like all the bases: lime green, light blue, dark blue, purple, red, and orange. Those work the best. So let's start out with a lime green type thing. Hit OK. And just maybe fill in just a little bit. Like so. We'll add a little bit more up here. Just in kind of like random patches. Just don't paint over the image and everything. Alright, select another color from that really bright colors. And just kind of draw another patch in. And then select another color and pretty much repeat this until the outside is pretty much filled with all these colors. And okay, that's pretty good for now, for demonstration purposes. Okay, now take this layer and turn it to the linear burn. So now you got, this pretty much. Now, what you want to do is go to Google once again and type in either grunge Photoshop brushes, fractal Photoshop brushes, nature Photoshop brushes. Just anything really works okay. So just just find whatever suits you. All right, and then or even flame or anything like that. It's fine. And then pretty much pick a brush. As soon as my computer loads. Okay. And then let's say your bottom left hand color is lime green. So go back to your lime green. Hit OK. And then make your brush pretty decently big, like this. Okay. And then if you click it, it looks like it's going to shoot up into the other color, kind of. Maybe make another one like that. Okay, so the point of this is to try to get every color to move into another color. So let's maybe pick a different brush and then select purple because that's the next color up. So we go to purple, and then maybe we'll put it right here. Just kind of make it bleed up into the other color with all the. Alright, so go to light blue. And we'll select this one. And just kind of, put it in there and make it kind of push over. And red is next. Grab another brush. Okay, and then just continue to do this the whole way around until it looks something like this. Okay, so now you got pretty much all that you need. Now, if your image is looking a little dark, what you can do is go to the brick layer and go to image adjustments, brightness contrast, up the contrast, and up the brightness. To make the whole image brighter. Hit OK. And then there's your little graffiti style artwork that you did. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, you can just post them in the comment box. I will get it back to you as soon as possible. If you have any tutorial ideas, feel free to request. zombie kangaroo.